The director of this top secret program allowed a film crew from CBS's
use it and help you install it on your trading platform. You see, instead of using the code, all the 100+ lines of code to give you another trading service and say, hey, here's the text message, the email to buy and sell the stock, I thought it would be much more beneficial to give you the indicator and show you how it's changed the way I approach trading. So my hope is you can leverage it and use the power of it to make better investment and trading decisions, to help you validate your trades and investments you might be making already. What's important in trading? Confidence. You want to be comfortable with your trades. You don't want to be grinding your teeth or sweating. You want to be confident in your trades, and also to add to that, you want probability on your side when you're trading, and you want a good risk versus reward when you're trading. And more importantly, you want to prepare for what the market will do next. You want to be proactive. The market is always forward-looking. That's what when you're trading, you want to be forward-looking as well. You don't want to react. You want to be proactive. So if this is your first webinar with me, welcome. Thank you. Thanks for joining. If not, I see a lot of familiar names in the chat. Thank you for joining. I am Lance Ippolito. That's me wearing my custom Armani sport coat that I only wear maybe once a year because it's hot here in Florida. That's actually downtown Tampa Riverwalk. I take my boat right in between that bridge and the dirty Tampa Bay water, and that's where the Bucks and Tom Brady have their Super Bowl parade, right there in downtown. I used to live about a mile away from there. I originally started trading stocks in back of my college classroom. True story. After college and realizing that everything I learned in college was not really being applied to the modern day stock market, I decided to work and become one of the top traders here in Florida for a private hedge fund. I left and moved to Costa Rica, and I came back and I started trading on my TD Ameritrade platform. And I've used platforms pretty much everyone out there. And I started having live trade rooms, teaching people how to trade, going to Vegas, having conferences in South Florida, all about trading. And in 2021, I delivered more than 200 winning trade alerts. That's pretty impressive considering I think there's 250 trading days of the year. And more than a decade, my life has been trading. I follow the markets literally every day. That's all I do, and I love it. So it has allowed me to speak in front of crowds. I was just on Cheddar TV giving my mom a birthday Monday morning. I remember because the dinner bill was a lot of money. I've been on CNN, Money, Cheddar TV, and I have built a pretty good life. I got chickens in the back and cows and had peacocks here the other day. Trading is one skill that, if mastered, you can turn your dreams into reality. I think trading is the best job, career, profession, whatever you want to say, because you can do it on a laptop, a cell phone. You can do it anywhere in the world, and you don't have to. I used to be clean shaved and all that fancy stuff and driving an hour to work. Now I have a banana, a fedora hat, and a thing of water, and I can go outside and work on the garden if I want. So as great as everything is, it pales into comparison what I'm going to share with you today. So let's get into the meat and bones. Over the next few minutes, we'll discover the calculations of a brilliant market statistician, how he packed the trading indicator to real-time buy and sell alerts, how you can take the code supporting the master indicator and apply it to your own trading platform, and how the master indicator can help you take advantage of the mass sell-off happening in Wall Street right now, and if we get a bounce back, the greatest comeback of the stock market ever. That's why I'm so excited. And I'll even do a live demonstration. I got all my charts and everything out, ready to pull it up in real time. So start thinking about some ticker symbols that you want to look at, and I'll be sure to test it. So for more than this year, 2022, I speak to traders all over the world. I was in London at a conference not too long ago. I got traders overseas. I got them in Canada. I got them here in Florida, pretty much everywhere. They say this market is brutal. They say 2022 has been one of the most brutal years of trading and investing, especially from an emotional standpoint. There's inflation, war, a looming recession, although we just changed the definition of a recession this week. And from a financial standpoint, we've watched the savings rate plummet to the lowest since '08. 6 out of every 10 Americans now have less than $500 in their savings account. And my aunt is sending me text messages of how she needs money for her kids' college, who just retired. Great. And while the exact same time, consumer and credit card debt has reached its highest point in history. That's what actually she's messaging me about too. She has a lot of credit card debt. And many are questioning whether they'll be able to even retire. My mom just retired and now she's freaking out. And if you've had any weakness on your investments, the market has found it. Now more than ever. Gold, bonds sold off, stocks sold off, cryptos sold off. You see, on June 1st, the Fed did something they should have done a long time ago, QT, quantitative tightening. In order to get inflation under control, which is out of control right now, I just spent $70,000 on a truck, they started draining $47.5 billion out of the economy and the stock market each month. That's $47.5 billion with a B dollars. This alone has had a major impact on the direction of stocks. Obviously, we've seen stock market move lower. The indirect impact could be much bigger, though, than you realize. It's a story that no one's telling right now, that QT is impacting traders on Wall Street. Jamie Dimon brought this to attention about a month or so ago, and it kind of just, no one really said anything about it. You see, without the extra $47.5 billion flooding into the market, hedge funds are lowering their exposure by selling stocks. This was reported that multi-billion-dollar hedge funds are selling 3 times as many shares that they are buying. So you won't actually, hear about this in the mass media out there, but you can see this in individual stocks in the trading volumes. It's something that shockingly no one's looking at, especially right now during summertime. Now, some of the most sold off stocks this year have been Verizon, where my mom worked and has her retirement, Visa, Apple, the Mickey Mouse Disney, and the king of semis, NVIDIA. If you've held any of these stocks, you know they're far off their highs. I know. And if you're opened a trade this year, let's say you put a new position on, you said, hey, I love NVIDIA stock, and then it didn't go your way. It's not because you're a bad trader or a bad investor out there. Tesla, yep, exactly. It's not because, let's say, you're bad or you had, you just stink. You bought NVIDIA, which last year was a fantastic stock. This year, it's a horrible stock. You bought at a time where Wall Street was selling, meaning your investments may have fallen victim to one of the mass sell-offs. And that's actually happening a lot right now. But for traders who can identify selling volume, it presents a brand new opportunity inside the stock market. And in the most basic way, that's where the master indicator starts. Let's take a look at Verizon. This one is dear to my heart because in April, the master indicator said the stock was headed in one direction, down. If you don't know Verizon, it's a telecom company, very high dividend stock, very safe stock. I remember my mom said, oh, my money's safe. I worked for Verizon for 40 years before it was, they bought out a couple companies. It's a safe stock. It pays a high dividend. We call that a low beta stock. It mostly just goes sideways or drifts up. But this year, Verizon was headed down, and the master indicator actually gave us a sell signal. This was one of the most sold off stocks of the year. What many folks didn't realize was Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway was unloading their shares at Verizon. You know Warren Buffett, he loves high dividend paying stocks. But they sold 99% of their 157 million shares they owned. 157 million shares. The stock was around $50 at the time. That's a lot of money. So of course the stock was going to move lower. If Warren Buffett sells a stake, 99% of a stake in a company, you're darn right that stock's going to move lower. One of the biggest and one of the wealthiest people in the world. Most folks, though, had no idea this was happening. or why Verizon was in free fall, but the master indicator did. On April 22nd, it picked up on a flood of sell volume hitting the stock. You see all those green bars right down here below? Right down here, it's all highlighted right here, those big green bars at the bottom. That meant sell volume was dramatically higher than normal. And I'll explain why that matters in just a moment. But as a result, the master indicator said Verizon was headed lower in a dramatic fashion. Verizon plunged 16% over the next 12 days. 16% for a boring telecom high dividend paying stock. That's like Tesla falling 50%, or that's like Nvidia falling 40%, or AMD falling 40%. That was a massive move. Now, in fact, over that 12-day span, the master indicator spit out in real time 10 different unique sells on the stock. You can see market open, sell, 45 minutes into the day, sell, 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 all the way from about $52 down to about $46 a share. That would have been 10 different opportunities to sell before it moved lower, or better yet, 10 different opportunities to trade short or buy put options. Now, you might not like trading to the downside. It's very counterintuitive. Fun little fact, you can put a little minus or subtraction sign ahead of your ticker symbols and it will inverse the stock chart. But that's the opportunity that the market is giving us right now. I've had a lot of fun, especially this month, trading to the short side. And then yesterday I traded to the long side. So I can adapt just like that. And I can search about 4,000 different stocks with this indicator. Because stocks fall about 3 times faster than they rise. Ooh, I just got a sell. I just actually got a sell signal here on a stock. Now with Wall Street moving like crazy, and they're selling so many shares out there, taking short has been a layup basically in trading. So I expect we'll see a lot of moves to the downside over the next 12 months. If we rally, it's going to be amazing. I just got a long in solar stocks yesterday. That worked out well. And if we go to the downside, it is going to be fantastic. See, in order to get inflation under control, the Fed is taking some extremely aggressive measures. They are panicking right now. Jay Powell is, his head's on the chopping block. But on September 1st, very important date, they're set to double down on their efforts. They're taking quantitative tightening from $47.5 billion to double. To $95 billion each month. $95 billion. If you've been in the market, let's say for the past 10 years, it's been quantitative easing, or the Fed put. Now it's quantitative tightening, essentially ripping $1.5 trillion out of the market over the next 2 years. That's sure to have a massive impact on trading volumes. And that's all we want. We want to look at volume. Because if you don't think that's going to cause some massive sell-offs in stocks, you're crazy. And a lot of folks forget, trading volume is one of the most telling factors that determines trend and direction of a stock. Even Kramer says it's like the polygraph test of the stock market. So high trading volumes tell the truth of where stock is headed next. Volume confirms the trend. Volume confirms a breakout. Volume confirms a breakdown. If you don't have volume coming in, then that stock is going to trade sideways. You need volume to confirm direction. It's one of the most basic ways of trading, but it's very simple and a lot of people forget it. You need volume to move price. What moves price? More buyers and sellers. How do you get more buyers and sellers? You have more buy volume. That's why the master indicator has been crushing it this year. So it can tell you when to buy, when to sell, if the stock is going to go upwards or push it downwards. Let's look at NVIDIA, one of my favorites. Very popular stock out there. And this stock, widely held on many hedge funds, many mutual funds. You think it would be able to hold its own. And back in March, the master indicator said NVIDIA was about to crumble. Shares were around 260 at this time. This is a daily chart of NVIDIA. Daily chart NVIDIA, shares are actually around 270 or so here on NVIDIA. Just like with Verizon, NVIDIA was being sold off like crazy. A couple different hedge funds, Jericho Capital, Renaissance, which has had about, I believe, 30 years of profits. Point 72, the old Steve Cohen, SAC Capital, known for his insider trading. Credit Suisse were unloading their shares of NVIDIA stock. On March 31st, Master Indicator gave us a sell signal on NVIDIA stock. We see it right there down below. You see the green bars at the bottom of the indicator. That meant sell volume was dramatically higher than normal volume. So as a result, the Master Indicator gave a short signal. And just like the indicator said, NVIDIA shares fell 42% in 6 weeks. There was no earnings. There was no bad news. There was no, massive just sell-off like that. The stock fell 42% in 6 weeks, a nice trend lower. Nothing crazy. There was no big gap down or anything. The Master Indicator gave us 8 different sell signals in that 6-week time frame. You see it right here. It's all highlighted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sell signals. Whew. That could have been 8 opportunities to go short, buy puts, and take advantage of that move lower. So as traders, all we want to do is look for opportunity in the stock market. The worst market is the market that doesn't move. And sometimes that means taking advantage of moves to the downside. A bear market is just a bull market upside down. And remember, stocks fall 3 times faster than they rise. I don't care if the market crashes lower or if stocks start making new all-time highs again. In fact, I would love either way. If you want to give me the biggest bear market in the world, I'll take it. If you want to have the rip your face off rally, I will be buying all the way to the bank. With the Master Indicator as my guide, I'll be able to take advantage of both. Now, in just a minute, I'll open my Thinkorswim platform. We'll pull it up live. Give me some ticker symbols. And I'll even show you the steps of how to install it on your platform too. But let me show you how it works and the theory behind the Master Indicator. So I was on a show with a market statistician from the NASDAQ. Very simple guy out there. I didn't think much of it. And the way he calculated bullish and bearish stocks was quite revolutionary. So instead of using technicals or fundamentals and saying, oh, well, Disney has earnings and I think the theme parks are going to be good, but the streaming's going to be bad. Heck if I care about any of that. He wasn't looking at MACDs, RSIs, CSI, chicken wing scans, all that stuff. Nope. People were giving him ticker symbols on TV. He just looked at volume patterns, just spitting it out like that. Every ticker symbol. He said if average trading volume breaks the 200-day volume average while the stock was pricing higher, it would carry higher. If the stock was trading volumes breaks the 200-day volume average while the stock was pricing lower, so let's say trading volumes were up over the 200-day volume average, the stock was moving lower, the stock would continue to move lower. Simple. It was such a powerful revolution, though. And I said to myself, how does he just look at a glance at these ticker symbols and give bullish or bearish buys? So I started taking that and running with it, and that was the backbone of the Master Indicator. So I had a programmer come in and give me red and green volume bars on the bottom of the Master Indicator. Our research found that by avoiding the red bars and trading the green bars, you can greatly decrease your chances of a failed trade. So this is a very important example I want everyone to look at. And this is one of my favorite stocks out there. This is Occidental Petroleum right here. This is Oxy, OXY. And I just wrote that really bad. The number 1 stock of 2022. You see, on the left, there's a lot of red bars down here, right? Look at all these red bars, okay? Look at all these red bars here on the bottom left. That meant that volume was trading below the 200-day volume average, not the 200-day moving average on a stock price or anything like that. The 200-day volume average it was trading below it on volume. You can see how the stock only moves sideways. So think of it this way. Red volume bars down here, stock is trading sideways. Give it a little sad face. This means do nothing, avoid. Do not trade, run, boring. We don't want that junk. This was not enough volume to move the stock in a tradable direction. Remember, why do stocks move? Volume. More buyers and sellers to the upside, more sellers and buyers to the downside. As traders, we want to avoid stocks that do not move or trading sideways at all costs. But now, take a look at the green bars down below. Whole different story, isn't it? We went from red bars doing nothing to big green bars everywhere. This confirmed that buy volume was trading above the 200-day volume average. Going back to the market statistician, his rules apply. Of course, you can see how the stock carried higher. More buyers and sellers, more volume propping up the stock price, we get a long. And you can see the master indicator gave us 16 unique buy signals in a matter of 14 days. Let me repeat that. 16 times you got a buy signal, buy, from 37 to 40 to 42 to 46, buy. This stock went from 36 to 58 bucks in 14 days. Oxy, $36 to $58 in 14 days. That would have been 16 different unique opportunities to jump in and trade it higher. 16 times. Whew. It's like Ric Flair, the 16-time WCW champion. After lots and lots of testing, his volume calculations made the foundation of the master indicator. And that's the beauty of it. It's desired to keep you out of stocks not moving on volume and put you in stocks that are moving. We want to trade stocks that are moving. Why do you think I trade the most high-flying, most active trading stocks out there? Because they move. When stocks move, that's how you make money. When stocks don't move, unless you're doing iron condors or some boring spread directionless strategy, you ain't making money. Let me show you what that looks like. DocuSign. On the left, 200-day volume average. Nothing. All red bars. Stock did absolutely nothing. Was trading sideways. That means avoid. Do not trade. But now, when we have green bars on the bottom, that means trade. Sell volume was trading above the 200-day volume average. And look, we have our short signals. 1, 2, 3, 4. Heck, we got so many short signals there. It was insane. The master indicator confirms if there's enough volume to pull a stock higher or push it lower, and it will trigger a real-time buy alert. That's what the arrows are. A blue up arrow means the stock can move higher. A pink down arrow, and you can customize the colors as much as you want, means the stock will move lower. Up arrow, buy. Down arrow, sell. But we wanted to take it a step further. We wanted to isolate the stocks that were going to move the quickest over the longest time frame. And when we apply the two fast adapting moving averages inside the indicator, it did a very important thing. It gave us, number one, confirmed price was already moving in our desired direction, isolate the stocks most likely to move the fastest, and give us exact entry and exits based on real-time trading data. Let's take a look at AAL, American Airlines. This was a time no one wanted to buy the stock. It was stuck in the mud. It was considered a bad bet for long-term investors. The analysts were downgrading the stock. The consensus was their debt was too high. Travel stocks were getting crushed. They burned through cash. You know, all that fundamental stuff. But despite all the bad news, the master indicator said American Airlines on a 15-minute chart was set to move higher. July 1st, volume broke the 200-day volume average. This was 1 hour into the trading day. We have a long signal. You can see it circled here. We have our buy volume is up. We have our long signal. It confirmed that AAL was a long. It gave us the exact entry price, $12.88, gave us a target price at $13.71. We got our entry price We got our target price. We have everything we need to enter the trade. We can buy the stock. We can buy the call option. Now, all we had to do was follow the instructions and be on our way. You can do the stock or you can do the option. I'll show you how to do both. So let's say I wanted to buy the stock at 12.88. I can. Let's say I wanted to buy the weekly or monthly 13 strike or 12 strike or 12 and a half strike options. I can do that. Now I have my target price at 13.71. So when the stock gets to 13.71, I sell my stock and or I sell my call options that I bought. This stock rallied 14% over the next 3 trading days. If you had call options on it, that would have gave you a potential 124% gain. 124% gain in American Airlines. And it's not that complicated. Not similar to VWAP, this is the most proactive indicator you're ever going to see. AMC, on another hand, it picked up on lots of volume here. AMC, we had volume exceeding, we had a short signal here. As you can see, AMC, right here, we had a down sell signal here in AMC. You follow the instructions, it gives you your short entry price. If you want to buy puts, you buy puts, and it gives you your profit target price. All you have to do is stick with the master indicator. If you have sell signals, wait for another sell signal. You get a wait for your profit target to get hit, and that's it. Everything is displayed right there on your chart. To be honest, I know it sounds easy. I mean, it really is. But it did take us forever to get the criteria right. It took a world-class, very talented programmer, best in the business, in my opinion. And we were told by many firms it could not be done. We had 118 lines of code that told us when buy and sell stocks in real time. Everything is real time. I cannot stress that enough. It was almost like unlocking a brand new and effective way to trade the stock market. Let's take a look at Best Buy. July 1st, we got a long signal on this one. We got this 15 minutes into the opening bell here in BBY. Volume broke. We see the big green bar here, the 200-day volume average, exactly what we want to see. We got our long signal here in BBY, and we got our long price. Tells us right here. Let me pull it up. Look at this. Best Buy, long entry price, 66.07. Right here. Long entry price, 66.07. Where's our target price? 69.19. From 66 to 69. Let's see what happened. The master indicator said BBY was a buy, Best Buy at 66.07 with a target price of 69.19. We're looking on it here on a 15 minute. You can use the 5 minute, 15 minute, 30 minute, hour, daily, whatever time frame you want, it will give you real time signals. The master indicator said BBY was a buy at 66.07. And in 3 trading sessions, we hit that profit target of 69.19 to the button. Anyone who would have traded the option, so that's about a $3 gain on the stock, and I actually just got another long signal right here. It gives me notifications on my trading platform, which is amazing. Anyone who would have traded the call option on that could have made 150%. So who wants to see the indicator in action? Tyler, if the fine folks out there wrote some ticker symbols in the chat, if you can gather, let's say the top 5 or top 10 most common ticker symbols people posted in the chat, and I'll pull them up here on my chart.
Lance, I sent you a list. I took all the ones that were mentioned multiple times, and now they're pulling again.
Perfect.
But yes, take a look there.
All right, I'm going to pull up what you guys said with ticker symbols right here. I just got the message. Listen, you could put anything. All right, we got Plug, AMC, Coin, Devon, Apple, Lucid, Tesla. Let's pull it up. Let's pull it up. The first one, I'm showing my P&L on the day. Oh, 69,000 or 6,900. It's a good day. Thank you, Array. All right, the first one was Array. Oh, Array. gotta boast and brag a little bit on Array. You don't get a much cleaner long signal, do you? NAARY. So this one we did today, and I made $6,525 already. So that was a good one. That was a big dog. All right, what else we have? Tesla. All right. Ooh, so we have that's a beautiful long. Tesla here. Tesla gave us a long on 721, but let's see what Tesla looks like. 100%. Yeah, thank you, Sean. But so Tesla gave us a long on the daily. I actually just put $40,000 in Tesla. Let's pull up Tesla though intraday. Let's say we're day trading on the 5-minute. Look how beautiful these long signals were intraday. Tesla, we got a long here at 10:35. We got another long here at 11 o'clock, and we just got another long here in Tesla with a buy price of 842.86 with our profit target at 878 intraday. We could go to Tesla even on the 15-minute. On the 15, look at, who said Tesla in the chat? Look at this. Yesterday, buy signal, first 15-minute bar of the day. At 10 o'clock, buy signal. Tesla today, 10:45 buy signal. And another buy signal here at 11:15. So Tesla is one of my favorite names to trade on this. I prefer the 15-minute chart. Chris says I made good money on Tesla today. One of my favorites. All right, let me get to some other names in the chat. I don't want to avoid anyone. All right, we got Coinbase. What I like to do is always look at something. Coinbase, we had some longs today, some shorts. I like to look at it on the daily first on Coinbase. So Coinbase, if I had to trade it right now, I'd probably sell it to the downside. We had some nice long signals, and then we had a short signal a couple days ago. Plug Power. Oh, baby. I love Plug. Plug, a massive breakout. Look at the volume here today. We had a buy signal in Plug a few days back. We've had some really good short signals on it, but let's pull Plug up here on a 15-minute. Plug is a fresh buy. Plug is a fresh buy. We had buy signals in Plug yesterday. We had 3 of them. We have another 3 today. Plug is a buy right here at 21.59. I'm actually going to buy some calls in it here. Plug is a buy at 21.59. Profit target intraday will be 22.5. 22.5 on Plug. I'm actually going to buy some calls in it right now and prove you guys that I take the signals. Let's go ahead and slam some Plug calls. I'll do the August 22 calls. Let's see if I get filled here at 190. And I got some Plug calls. I could probably buy a little bit more for 185. All right, got some Plug calls. So I'm going to set my profit target to 22.52. Let's just go ahead and set a profit target right here. 22.52. I got my Plug alert. So if I'm still talking on the webinar, I know when to sell my calls. 22.52. Actually, you know what? I'll actually buy some stock too. Oh, is it already ripping? Damn, Plug's already going. I'll buy some shares too. And I bought some common stock as well. All right, what else do we got? Apple. Ooh, Apple, you got earnings today. I wouldn't touch it. I would not touch Apple. Here's a good example of why not to touch Apple. Look down here. See these red bars down below? Avoid it. Avoid Apple. Avoid it. There's nothing to do in Apple because there's no volume. What else do we got? Devon Energy. Let's look at Devon. Devon, we had some really good longs and we had amazing shorts. No volume in Devon the past few days, but let's see if we want to day trade it. How about that? Let's see if we want to day trade Devon. Devon, we had some nice shorts today. I would not touch Devon, not enough volume. Another one was some futures. All right, let's look at some futures. Futures, NASDAQ futures. You see that little pop-up here? You see that little pop-up? NASDAQ futures just gave us a buy. NASDAQ futures just gave us a buy signal on the 15, and we've had many buy signals here on the 5-minute. Buy, 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 buy. Let's look at the E-mini S&P futures. Oh, look at this. We had a short out the open, and then we've had a huge rally here in the S&P futures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buy signals in the SPOOs. And you see that little pop-up here? It gives us when there's a new long entry. So it will actually give us a notification with the bell on a new long entry. Forex, No, it won't work with Forex because there's the volume pairs, but you can do like, let's say the futures. So you can do like the yen. The yen's ripping today. You can do the euro. It works with futures. It even works with Bitcoin. Watch this. Oh, Bitcoin forming a nice long signal here. Oh my. Wow, Bitcoin just triggered a long signal. Man, we're getting a lot of signals already. So you can see how it just spits out signals. Watch this too. You guys want to see something crazy? I don't know if I'm supposed to show this yet, but watch this. Watch this. Even on TradingView, I get my buy and sell signal. So let's say I want to do a crypto. Let's say I want to do, what is it? What's that? Actually, it does work on Forex. I don't trade Forex, but it does work on Forex. I didn't know that. It does work on Forex. Well, I'm learning something here. It does work on Forex. It works on Forex and it works on cryptos too. I'm not a crypto guy. I will fully admit that. Oh my God, look at Bitcoin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 long signals here on the 15-minute. Oh my days. Oh my gosh. Maybe I'll start trading crypto. Oh my God, look at so it works on oh my God. Holy crap. Oh man. So thank you for the plug shout out. I'm already up $53 on plug. Well, thank you for the plug shout out. Whoever you are, I owe you a drink. All right. So today, for the first time, works on bonds. Look at Ethereum too. Today, for the first time, I want to give you the master indicator. Gang, I didn't realize we were going to have so many signals here. Holy crap. Thank you for whoever gave me plug, by the way. Wow. So the reason is quite simple. It's too damn good. On September 1st, the Fed's going to double the amount they pull in the market. I think the move on Wall Street, we are going to see phenomenal moves, especially towards the end of the year, higher and lower. And it's already happening right now. I mean, shit, I just plugs up 26%. We've seen some crazy moves in stocks though. Peloton, PayPal, Crocs, actually just got a long in PayPal yesterday. Even gold out there. What a move, by the way, in silver. Except this time, I do think the stock market direction is going to get even more direction. And the average investor will most likely get blindsided. But with the master indicator as your guide, you'll see exactly which stocks are seeing the most sell volume and buy volume. And don't worry, I see some other tickers in the chat. I'll get to them at the end of the webinar, so stick around. So you want to be prepared. Or better yet, you want to find yourself in a position to take advantage if stocks start to get hit or if they have massive rallies. So I'd love to get you the master indicator. And I want to help you get started today. So here's what I've done. I've developed a brand new start guide. And I want to be clear. Everything you get today, it is yours to keep. You own it. There's no renewals. There's no extra fees. This is yours for you to have. Inside, you'll find a complete A to Z video guiding you everything you need to know about the master indicator. Why? Because I made it, including how to use it for maximum effectiveness. And I'm actually going to even have a masterclass on this very soon. You can apply it to every type of trading and investing style. You do Forex pairs even. I didn't even know that. Crypto, stocks, options. You can trade the master indicator. If you day trade, you swing trade, you long-term trade. I personally use it mostly for buying options. So like Plug gave me a buy signal. What did I do? I went and bought call options. And more importantly, how to install it into your trading view and your TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim platform. Now, even though the market might sound scary, it takes no technical skills to do it. Honestly, it's copy and paste the code into your platform. And I've already set up a video showing you how to do it step by step. And it's not hard to install. If you don't have TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim, it's okay. You can still use the master indicator. You actually have a couple options. So we wanted to make anyone out there, whether you use IB, whether you use Schwab, whether you use Fidelity out there, had access to the indicator. And that's why I had the coder program the indicator on TradingView as well. TradingView, it's completely free to use. You can see I use it right here. I don't pay for it. I don't have to, do anything. I have my TradingView. I have my up arrows. I have my down arrows. It works with TradingView as well. And if you want to get TradingView, you can just log on to the website. It's free. I have no affiliation with them. I don't get any commission, no kickback, nothing. It's just a real solid web-based platform. Your second option, if you don't have TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim, is do what one of my coworkers done. He doesn't place his trade on Thinkorswim out there, but what he does do is he downloaded Thinkorswim. And they actually have a web-based version too. He downloaded the platform. He installed the master indicator on his computer, and he trades on Robinhood, actually. So he trades on Robinhood on his phone. He's a busy guy, but he looks at the master indicator signals from his Thinkorswim platform and trades actually on Robinhood. And he doesn't consider himself a trader at all. Now, he's a regular guy from Michigan who writes and works out and looks like Liver King. It's true. But within the first week of using the master indicator, he increased his small account by 93%. And not to say anything bad about him, but that is a small account. If you have a small account, you can trade it. You have a big account, obviously you can do more size. So he sent me a screenshot. This was recently on June 9th, as Plug makes new highs. And he says, hey, 1 week with the indicator, my account is up 93%. I don't know if he actually sounds like but he wrote HAHAAA. Charge Point calls in at 121, out at 139 overnight. That's a big stock today, Charge Point. CHPT, renewable energy. Hood puts in at 68, out at 91 in 6 hours. And Carnival puts in at 50 cents, out at 71 in 6 hours. Now, at first I thought, hey, that's beginner's luck. Even a blind squirrel finds a nut sometime. But next Monday, he sent me another screenshot. He made 39% on DocuSign puts. Very impressive. And on that following week, he scored another 39% on BITO puts. That's the Bitcoin ETF. My point is, you don't need to have TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim to use it, or you don't have to be a pro trader. I personally use TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim. Do I consider myself an expert trader? Yes, but even back in the day, I've had people use it who were not out there. And like my buddy, he is definitely not a pro trader, especially with a $200 account. Now, before I get handed over to you and you get running wild like Hogan in the 80s and 90s, using it and trading tons of stocks like I do, I want to help you hit the ground running. So once you have it installed, you can type in any ticker symbol and start receiving real-time trade alerts out there. You'll find the indicator very simple, very user-friendly. I tried to make things, keep it simple, the KISS method. And I've done something extra to help you get the most out of the indicator. So the same programmer who built me the code has also helped me create a powerful scan to identify stocks that are seeing excessive trading volume. It's called the master scan. So if you ever want to know what stocks you should be trading that day, I have a scan set up. You can use the scan during the day, daily time frame, 5-minute time frame, hour time frame. Maybe you work full time, and at the end of the day, you want to see what stocks gave you new long signals. You can even use it. In fact, one of the best ways I like using it is right around 5 o'clock when I get done from trading and I get done with all my emails and I eat my late lunch. I come back and I do a scan of what stocks I want to trade the next day. So if you're concerned about which stocks to target, you will have this right there for you. It usually spits out about 50 stocks a day. And, I sort them by the dollar amount, and it gives me a real nice list of stocks I want to start trading. Like it gave me some solar stocks yesterday. Now, after that, it's really just point, click, and trade. So normally the master scan code would cost $9.97. Today, when you see it in action, you'll probably agree that, hey, Lance, I'll pay $1,000 for it. But it's no extra charge. I'm throwing it in there for you, and I'll show you guys how to use the master scan in just a little bit too. But that's a bonus today. and you'll be able to choose which stocks you want to trade out there. To be honest, that saves me a lot of time, stress, and having to search, oh, what stock should I be trading today? Oh. It gives you exactly what names. So remember, we're targeting stocks moving above their 200-day volume average out there. So I also have a few videos, how to install it, how to put the scan up. Again, it's just copy and paste. It's very, very simple to use, and then you can save it on your platform. Again, you own it. It is yours. You have all the tools and training. I have literally hours of training on how to use it out there. So to make it even better for you, to give even more value, I actually have a masterclass that we will be doing as well. So if you purchase the indicator today and you want to see it in real time and you want to get the most use out of it, maybe you have some questions in it, maybe you find the perfect time frame you like, we will have a live trading session that you will see my scan, you will see the indicator in action, and I think it will really help you level up. We'll probably do some live trading in there as well. So the details will be in the members area out there. So if you're wondering how much it's going to cost, Lance, it's going to cost thousands of dollars, and I'm going to have to get out lots of money for it. You're wrong. It's true. Originally, we were going to build out another trading service that usually costs like $2,000, and you get a trade alert once a week, blah, blah, blah. I mean, originally, that's what they wanted to do. But instead, I wanted to do something completely different. I said, you know what? Why don't I just give it to them and they can use their own ticker symbols? And to be honest, some of y'all have been trading so good lately that you guys send me emails about these crazy massive gains. And I'm like, what? You guys are outdoing me. So I thought by giving you it and showing you how to use it, you get a lifetime's worth of benefit and value. And you just don't get a year of trade alerts or anything like that. It's yours to keep. You want to customize it. You want to mess with the code, the colors. You want to use whatever time frame you like. It's yours to keep. There's no fees. There's no annual renews. There's no reoccurring charges. It's yours to use however you want. And because I don't have to keep a staff to fulfill trade alerts and do all the back end, all the website and all the Google documents and all that stuff that I don't like to do. I just want to trade. It gives me more time to trade too. I've been able to dramatically slash the price of the indicator. So you won't pay $14.97 like a yearly subscription or anything like that. You have unrestricted access for just one payment today. Now, it wasn't cheap to develop, not at all. It was a lot of late nights as well. So if let's say we sold this as a bundle, and I've seen other people sell packages out there for thousands of dollars, it would cost a lot of money. Just the scan alone was $9.97. The indicator, about $1,500, and then obviously the live trading session. But we have something going on today. 225 people are going to get it today. You're going to purchase it for the low price, and then after that, we're shutting it down today. So if you're ready to take your trading to the next level, and if you're ready to have real-time trade alerts on your platform of the most powerful indicator out there, and I can almost guarantee it. I will pull up my platform for hours if I have to show you guys. And if you're ready to put the master indicator to work for you, go get out your credit card, run downstairs, run to your car, go to your kitchen, wherever you get it out right now. I'm going to go, I got mine right here in my hand. Get your credit card out because it is the lowest price it will ever be. You will never see this again. It's not $3,000. It's not $1,000. It's not $997. It's only $497. That's $497. You buy it. You own it. It's the first time in history we are ever offering it, and it is probably the last time you'll ever see it at this low price. It's for 225 people. You buy it. You own it. Put it on your computer. Put it on your laptop. Put it in your work computer. Whatever you want to do. And it is the most powerful indicator on the market, and it's only $497. I cannot stress that enough, the low price point. It's a one-time payment. There's no fees. There's no nothing. It's just a one-time payment of $497. So Tyler, if you can, drop the link in the chat. send the link to purchase, please. The people are asking, or you can go, so it's in the chat. You could go to wealthpress.com/MI. And I'm very, very excited today because not only is it the first time it's ever getting released, but also because, gang, it's only $4.97. I was very, very happy we can offer it at such a low price point because it's yours. There's no upkeeping. There's nothing else for me to do. Or if you want, you can call 877-212-2646. You can speak with a real individual in Tampa. Just say, hey, I want the master indicator. And we have fantastic staff, Al, Chip, Katie, Steven, who will take care of you. Once you complete the order form, and it looks like this, a very simple order form. Again, it's only $4.97. Cannot stress that enough. It is yours. Go in the members area, download it, put it on your platform, start trading. If you want to watch the tutorial videos, you can as well. Once you complete the form, you'll have access to the members area with everything we covered today. In a matter of moments, literally, take you probably a few minutes, if that, you can get started using this on your platform. It works on TradingView and TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim. If you don't have TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim, you can always download it for free, and you don't even I believe you don't even have to put money in the account. If you request real-time data, you can use it on your charting platform there too. But please, the price may rise in the future. And again, you can trade stocks, options, futures, commodities, Forex, heck, even crypto on it. So go to wealthpress.com/MI, master indicator, MI, and be one of the first 225 people to secure the $4.97 price point. If you have any questions at all, call our team. They are actually even trained. I trained them on how to use it, how to install it, help you install it if you need help. It's 877-212-2646. So phenomenal group of people. And let's say it does not work for you. Let's say you go, Lance, I can't get it installed. There's something wrong with my platform. You have 7 days to call our team. And if we cannot get it working for you, we will credit your account. Again, it's only $4.97. It is yours to keep. There's no extra fees. There's nothing else. You buy it. You own it. It is yours. Now, before I take some questions, let's say I'm dead wrong about the market. Stocks start moving up like crazy. And let's say we get to new all-time highs in the stock market. Hey, it would be amazing. But it will give me the stocks, especially via the scan that I'm actually going to show you guys in about 5 minutes, the stocks moving up and most likely to climb higher and get in ahead of time. So it is going to be phenomenal. I also include my guide, my scan, everything you need to be, in my opinion, successful and conquer this market. The only question left is, will you be? Will you put the master indicator to work for you, or will you be victim to one of the sell-offs in the market that has been brutal to many investors? You can only decide that. So call the number. I got a couple questions, and then I'll get to the questions in the chat. If there's any updates in the future, Sam asked, you will get those updates completely free. Let's say there's a new feature to TD Ameritrade. We will get that sorted out and give you the brand new coding, and will be posted right in your members area. All future updates, everything like that is included in the $4.97 price. You get instructions. They're step-by-step installation instructions and how to use instructions as well. There's no additional fees. I see the and in the chat. If you purchase, you'll have access to the indicator and all the videos forever with no additional fees. What charting platforms does it work with? TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim and TradingView. Another question. That's just a one-time payment. Let's see what we have. Oh, the NASDAQ 100. Sure, we can look at the NASDAQ. I'm actually going to show you guys and girls the scan feature too. So who wants to see that? So here we got the QQQ, the NASDAQ 100.
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, Lance, but folks, if you're looking to get in, I'd recommend doing it now because we're pretty close to filling all the spots already. So act now. I'm going to drop the link right again, or you can call 877-212-2646. It says right here only 225 available, but that is not true. There's not that many left. I don't know the exact
Thank
number. It keeps rising.
But now, bro, if I come to you speaking with tongues,
Bob, slightly different because I installed the target prices and actually got it displayed on the chart. If you use Street Smart Edge, I think, Matt, they'll eventually convert Thinkorswim and Schwab together, but you can still use Thinkorswim as your charting platform and then your order execution on Street Smart Edge. If you're already in, thank you. Refund policy, you have 7 days. Will it work on Forex? Let's do the Forex pair. We'll do
What should you do, bros? Whenever you come together, each of you has a psalm, has a teaching, has a revelation.
Let me get give me a Forex pair you want to look at. Euro USD.
Verses 27 and 28. If anyone speaks in a tongue, it must
Watch this. And then I'm going to show you guys the scan in action. So on TradingView, the Euro pairs work. On TOS, because I'm assuming there's no volume displayed on TOS, it does not. But you can do like the Euro future. So let's say you want to do the Euro future of, let's say, the 6E, you can. And you can use whatever time frame you want. I cannot. Yeah, if there's any changes to the software, we will fix it. Hood. Oh, that's a good one. The signals repeat. Sometimes, yes. And if they do, it's just more confident that it is working very well. So like Hood, we got on the 5 minute, 1, 2, 3 shorts this morning, right? And then we got a long right here at Hood at 893. If you replace your computer, all you have to do is watch this. It will save as a study set. So if you use, let's say I save it as Lance Indicator New, you can actually save it. And let's say you use another computer or anything, you can just go to New Study Set, and look how quick it is to install. Boom. 2 clicks. Yep, it works on the SPY, the QQQ, and the IWM. So I'll give you an example. Here's.
Sorry, Lance, but everyone who's joining in, they're asking where to find the code. Since this is a very secure code, folks, that's why it's been getting in the members portal. So you'll soon, if you're already a member of WealthPress, you should just check back in a few minutes, and you should see that available in your members portal. If you're new, just wait for your look at your inbox. You should see an email shortly. The code will be inside there below all the instructions on how to install on both platforms. Okay.
Really good question. Do preceding arrows repeat? If they do repeat, like here's the SPY on a 5 minute. Here's a long. Let's say you bought at this long here, and you get another up arrow. That's just a confidence booster that you're in the right trend direction, right? Let's say you didn't buy it here and you bought it here, right? You would just use the buy price from the long arrow and then look at your target price right here. So like, let's say I bought the S&P at 403.85. My target would be 410.80 right here. So very simple to use. And watch this, guys. I'm going to actually show you guys the scan. So you also get the scan available for you to put on your Thinkorswim platform. So I'm going to click the scan button. I didn't pre-program this or anything like that. It's just very simple to do. I'm going to actually find stocks breaking out, giving me a buy signal on the daily time frame. I could use a 5 minute time frame. I could use a daily time frame. It gave me 164 ticker symbols. So let's go ahead and look at a few. ENPH and Wingstop too. Oh man, Wingstop. ENPH, watch this. ENPH, it gave me a breakout on the daily. See that long signal it gave me? And it actually popped up here on the chart. So ENPH for swing trader, you had 1, 2, 3 buy signals recently. So let's say I bought ENPH today. Beautiful confidence, actually 4 buy signals. What was another one it gave us? Wingstop. Wingstop, fresh buy signal. This is a stock that I love right here. Look at this. Look at that move here in Wingstop. Buy price 105, target price 111. Oh, we already crushed that. We crushed that one. Let's see some of the other questions here we got in the chat. I mean, I cannot tell you guys. Let's see what else we got in the scan. SEDG, a solar name. I love the solar names. Look at that buy signal. These are exactly the stocks you want to be looking at. A fresh buy signal here. We did already Array today. Look at that buy signal up 20%. I mean, just some of them have just been so good. If we want to day trade it, we can day trade on a 5 or 15-minute time frame. I personally like swing trading on a daily time frame, and then I'll go down to like a 15-minute time frame. Look at that. Buy signal triggered here, and wow. WOW. Buy signal triggered here, and wow. Let's take a look at this one. Wow. WOW. Fresh buy signal here. We've had 1, 2, 3 buy signals right here, and wow. Buy price 1887, target price 1989. Let's go ahead and put a target up here. So what I like doing is then going, finding my profit target, setting a buy price. I'm actually in some calls already, and wow. I'm actually in some of these calls. All right, let's see what else we got. Just so many names, and that's why I'm saying the scan is just so important. Whether you do, let's use a trading view.
Sorry, I gotta stop you, Lance, quickly here. Look, almost all the spots are taken. So if you're still on the fence about this, I really recommend making a decision soon. Call in 877-212-2646, or click the link I'm gonna drop again in the chat here. That's wealthpress.com/MI. Folks, I'm not kidding. This is almost completely gone. So please, if you can.
Well, Tyler, if it's almost gone, I don't want to tease the people and be like, hey, and then they can't buy it. So just let me know when they're all gone, and I'll just shut it down. And then we'll probably do the master class if you purchase today in about, Tyler, a week or so?
I was thinking, actually, my idea was next Wednesday would probably be the best day to go about doing that.
Okay.
Give everyone a chance to install it, use it, see if they have any concerns with it. They can come in with all their questions.
Oh, crypto. God. Whoever told me about this, the crypto buy signal? Look at this. I mean, I don't know what to say.
Guys,
what's the other one? Ethereum?
75 spots left.
What's the other one? Ethereum? And I don't even trade crypto, but my God, I might start. What about crypto on the daily? Or Ethereum on the 15-minute has been triggering longs all morning. What about on the daily? Damn, even Ethereum on the daily. So also too, let me show you guys. If you want to customize it, let's say on TradingView, because I'm colorblind. Let's say I want to make the up arrows black. I could change the color to black. You see that? Let's say I want to make the down arrows. Don't make fun of me. I think this is red. Red, or let's say purple. I could change them to purple. Let's say I'm going to go on toss and change. Very simple, and I have all the videos how to do it. Let's say I want to change these arrows to bigger. I'll have bad eyes. And I want to change them to green. I could change them to green. Uh-oh, that little stock wow starting to go. Look at that little piggy. Wow, WOW. I don't even know what it is. Wide open west. Can it work with MT5? No. Oh, Ripple? Let me pull up Ripple. I haven't looked at that one in a minute. There's XRP.
And folks, we have no affiliation with Thinkorswim or TradingView, but in the members portal, you'll also find links to the sites. So if you don't currently use those platforms, you can go in there. But again, punch up that link again because, folks, we're almost going to be sold out. We were hoping to go again today, share this one more time, but there may not be a reason to if we can't sell it.
Wow, this little Ripple is something else, huh? I don't even know what it does. Let's look at a couple other stocks here on. Let's look at silver today. Silver moving higher today. And nothing on silver actually. I'm kind of shocked about that. Let's find another name. What about my good friend? Any of the Freeport? A couple buy signals in Freeport, and just to show you guys how the signals line up on each platform. So Freeport on the daily, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 buy signals. I'll pull up Freeport on the daily here. That little stock, wow, is going already. I got an alert for it. See how Freeport, we have buy signals as well here, down here as well. Right? If we want to do short signals, We had a lot of Freeport short signals up in here, right? Just like on our platform. So it is a real good trend following program. GLD, XLD, of course. GLD, nothing on the daily. We've had some shorts, but nothing. Intraday, yeah, had some longs in GLD this morning. I would probably prefer a little bit of a quicker energy. We had some shorts to the downside, nothing really to the upside. I will say, I like it a lot more with individual stocks than because individual stocks usually have more volume. Let's see what else we had long today. I'm curious. Etsy, First Solar already traded. That was a monster. I'm trying to see what other stocks gave us a daily buy. First Solar, an animal. Fresh buy. We had a First Solar buy too on 719. What about Etsy? Etsy had 1, 2, 3, 4 longs. So basically, and I'll show you guys this. You want to see when you get an up arrow, you want to see big green bars down below. That means volume demand, increased volume. And then you want to see up arrows. If you see repeat up arrows, that is just more of a confidence booster. God, Etsy, that's a huge mover. Some of these stocks, when they go, they are going massive too. What is this one? AEM? Look, AEM, a reversal signal today. It's a nice
guys,
one.
only 34 spots are left. I just gotta let you guys know we're all.
Yes, it will work with the NASDAQ futures. So you could use whatever time frame you want, Bill. If you want to do pre-market, you could do pre-market. If you want to do extended or market hours, you can. If you want to, I prefer personally the 5 and 15 minute. Those are my favorite signals to use. Usually I don't use extended hours. I just use the normal cash open session. If you want to use the NASDAQ futures, the E-mini, S&P, I used to trade the E-minis a lot and the NASDAQ actually. So you actually get, so we actually got a fresh long. You see how it pops up here and the E-minis and the S&P. So you see when you get a long signal, it will actually give you a notification bell up here. So as long as you have the indicator up on a chart, like I'll show you guys, watch this. Here's another chart. It's a blank chart of, let's say, what, you know, anything. All I have to do, go to a blank chart, go to the indicator, and I already have it saved. Apply, there I go. That's it. And see how I'm getting on my main screen a notification for a long entry? As long as I have this up on a chart, let's say I even have it minus, I'll get those real-time alerts up here. So as long as it's up on any of my charts, I'll get signals. Crude oil, sure. Crude oil, some shorts this morning. It looks like crude's taking a little bit of a hit. I will be honest. This signal not working that well in crude. Had some nice shorts off the open. On the 5 minute, crude's forming a short though. I personally would probably trade crude on a smaller time frame just because it moves a little crazy. If you want to trade the 1 minute, you can. If you want to do the 3 minute, you could trade the 3 minute. If you want to trade the daily, damn, crude has been having no volume on the daily, huh? If you want to do the ETF, let's say the XOP, you can. Even the XOP on the daily. But yeah, let's say you want to use gold futures. I didn't realize. Oh God, gold! My goodness, getting a lot of triggers here. Oh, it's a 5 minute. Let's go to 15 minute. Gold short on the 15 minute. Couple signals here short on gold futures. It works on pretty much everything out there. Rose, good to see you. By the way, John says thanks, guys. Lance is absolutely killing it. Sorry, I can't get in. for the event due to health. No worries, John. I wish you well and thank you for the kind words.
Yeah, you're feeling better.
Ford. Oh, I just put a lot of money in Ford. Let me look at it. Does it show up on the open of the candle? Yes. Yes. It will actually appear as the candle is forming on your time frame. It will appear the arrow. So the arrow will actually appear in real time. Yes. Multiple devices. Yes. Watch this. I actually want to showcase this.
Folks, if you just purchased, sorry, yeah, you should have your emails soon. Also, if you saw on that page, there were some special offers available only to those who just purchased today. So if you want to call in to 877-212-2646, make sure you ran over those properly and take a look at those. The special on what's called Project X, which actually Lance does use this indicator in his special service. That's people were asked about that earlier. It is leaned on for that, and you have a special chance to join that for hand-picked alerts based on this indicator plus some other stuff. Call in 877-212-2646 on the amazing deal you can get on that as well. Sorry, but I just need to remind everybody this is almost completely sold out, Lance. We probably should wrap this up. We need to go. This is almost
Okay.
There's nothing.
I just want to show everyone on mobile. Obviously, I can't pull up mobile on my computer, but it actually works on mobile too. I'm gonna actually try to pull up stock here on mobile. So watch this. If you have mobile, I don't know if I could show this in the camera, but if you have mobile, it will give you alerts as well. That's the TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim Mobile. So it works on mobile, desktop, web, and TradingView. Mobile toss, yeah, mobile toss, Gus.
If you're having trouble logging in, just call the support team. They should be able to walk you through that. The number will be in the email. Hector, if you have any issues, please just give them a shout. They can walk you through that. Easy peasy.
Kevin asks, without giving away the receipt, what data is it using for signals? I'll tell you. Pretty transparent. It's looking at the 200-day volume average of a stock, commodity, future, crypto, whatever it is. So anything that has volume. It's taking that trading volume. And you see down here, see how it gives you candle volume, right? As well. So it's calculating based on the time frame that you're looking at, right? So let's say you're looking at 5-minute time frame. It's going to take the 200-day historic volume average of that time frame. If volume is higher than that 200-day volume average, it's tradable. And then what it's doing on the price of the chart, it's looking at variable moving averages. Variable moving averages calculate volatility of the underlying stock. So it's taking two fast-acting moving averages. If the stock is above it and buy volume is higher than 200-day volume average, it's going to give you a long signal. If it's below the two fast-acting moving averages and sell volume is higher than the 200-day volume average, it's going to give you a short signal. Then, for profit targets, it's looking at an average true range study, one that I developed, not like your typical ATR, and it's taking the average true range of the time frame and giving you a window of where the market makers are anticipating. If the stock goes higher, where can it go? If it goes lower, where should it go? Based on what the ATR for the time frame is going, and that's how it's giving you the profit targets as well. So if you have a stock with a higher beta stock, so a stock, let's say, that moves more, it's going to have you a bigger profit target range. Like I'll show you another example.
And here's what he says in conclusion of his.
Thank you, Mike. Mike says I bought Array yesterday and sold this AM. I'm buying the service with the profits. So I'll show you. Give me a crazy stock. Is what, Tesla, right? I think we can all agree Tesla is kind of a crazy stock, right? So this profit target on Tesla is. So here's a daily chart of Tesla, right? So the profit target, Tesla was a buy signal at 828.66. The profit target is 864. So you see how that's a pretty big jump for a profit target for Tesla because it's such a big moving stock. Now, if you do a stock, let's say like let's say, I don't know, what's the crypto one? Mara. So like Mara, fresh long signal on the daily, right? Right? Fresh long signal on the daily. Got it. It actually already hit the profit target. But by end of the day, this will adapt to the profit targets and Mara, right? So Mara, you're not going to have such a big profit target window, because it's only a $13 stock, right? If you were to trade, let's say, a stock like, I'm trying to find a boring stock. Here we go. IBM. So you have a sell price at 127. The profit target's only $2 to the downside. Why? Because IBM historically doesn't move, that much, right? So I prefer, personally, kind of the crazy high flyer moving stocks out there. You know what I mean? I personally like that. And Riot's another one. So you can look at these names like, let's say I wanted to day trade Riot, right? Riot's a pretty good one, or Mara for day trading. Why? Because they move. So like if you look at Mara today, this is on a 5-minute. You've had a sell signal, right? And then stock didn't really go anywhere. You had a long signal. So if I was short, I would have covered on the up arrow, right? And then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 long signals in Mara intraday. So if you're already long, let's say you bought it in here, just stay with it, right? It gives you a pretty good range of what to do out there. Or if you want to go to a 15-minute, you get your alert on the 15-minute.
Lance, I'm sorry, but we really you have to wrap this up because it's almost going to be sold out now.
Micro futures. What is the micro future? If you don't mind me asking, what is the ticker? I don't trade the micro futures, to be honest, but it will work with a micro. MES. I remember they made these a couple years ago. Yeah, it works with the micro futures. It works with the micro futures. I forgot they made the micro futures. This was what, a year or two ago? But what, they're like $750 or half of the normal ones? Dish, actually, watch Dish to the downside. Watch Dish to the downside. I'm actually trying to buy some puts in it today. Had 3 sells and Dish on the 5-minute. I think Dish probably moves lower, especially into earnings. All right. I think we're done, Tyler, because it's filled up and I don't want to go over. All right.
So folks, if you joined, you should get your email soon, and Lance will be hosting that masterclass live for everybody who joined. But the details on exactly when that's going to be held and the time, you'll get an email about that. You can also expect any emails in the future regarding updates about the code if it needs updating, but that won't come for a while, I'm sure. But we really do have to shut it down because it's almost completely sold out here. Sorry, Lance.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for mentioning that. Thank you, everyone, for joining. And phenomenal trading this week. Let's see if we can keep it up for tomorrow and, of course, till next week. And remember,